Okay, hi guys. Welcome, first of all. Today's video is just gonna be me sitting here talking about how to choose the right university for you. Or at least how I did it, and hope that maybe it helps you. I don't know. Just keep
watching.
If you're interested, if you want to.
Anyway.
I guess first I'll go over quickly what my
chronological
experience in college has been. Right out of high school, I went to UC Davis, which is a really big public university in California. And I hated it. No shade. No shade. No shade. For real. No shade. So I dropped out, and then I came back home to San Diego, went to community college for a little bit. I went to Mesa Community College for about a year-ish, and then I decided that I wanted to transfer back out to university to get my bachelor's. So I then transferred to Willamette University, which is the school that I'm at now. Well, not like right now, but like I go there. I'm a student there.
Which is the school I go to right now.
It's just been really crazy. I'm kidding. Here are some of my tips on how the heck to choose what college you are gonna commit to. My
biggest tip.
Literally, you guys, my biggest tip is do your own research. I don't know, maybe this isn't like a revelation for other people, but it definitely was for me. I was like, okay, so when I went to UC Davis, schools that I applied to, most of the research was done by my mom. And she found these universities for me, and she kind of said, this looks like a great school for you. You should apply here. And I was like,
okay.
She suggested a lot of really great places. I think doing your own research gives you a more... Honestly, it makes you look really, really closely at each institution so that you don't commit to something that you don't really know about, or like, just it helps you view your own options and like think for yourself. I don't know, just do your own research. It makes it a lot, a more like personal experience for you, which I think goes into the next point that I'm gonna make. Is that you gotta do some soul searching, I feel like. And that sounds like dumb, but I think it's really important to look at where you think is gonna be the best fit for you. And I know everybody says that, like, oh, you'll get the feeling, and that's true. You do get a feeling. Well,
that sounds like you're like picking out your fucking wedding dress or something. No.
You know when a place feels good, right? Like when you take the tour on campus, it feels good. But I think it's also important to examine what you need from a university, because it's not just,
oh, are they gonna let me in? But
you have to look at your needs as a student, because I think that's a really important part. So, need a snack. My pretzel stabbed me. When I say soul searching, I mean, think about you as a person, where you have thrived in situations before and where you've struggled. Like, I think I knew that maybe a huge public university wasn't gonna be right for me, but I liked the idea of it. Like, I wanted to be that person who was like fine with anonymity and like behind my laptop in the huge lecture hall with 500 people, but evidence from my life shows that I don't do well in big crowds of people. I don't do well in those kinds of situations. So I think I just needed to look more at what situation I was really going to thrive in and what
might not be the best.
You know? So, yeah. So I think most people do this nowadays, but if you can, you really should like take a tour of the school. If you can't get an organized tour with the school, I would just like go to campus if you can. I know lots of campuses are closed right now because of COVID, but if you can, like take a virtual tour or walk around campus with your masks on, just with your family. My best friend went to Harvard, and I had to throw that in there. But no, like seriously, don't compare yourself to what somebody else is doing, because my friend who goes to Harvard functions differently than I do. And Harvard would be a really shitty place for me probably because I don't like the competitive atmosphere or whatever. Don't compare yourself. So those are my tips. What was my first tip? I don't know, guys. That's kind of just me rambling. Anyway, so wherever you end up, I hope that you're really happy there, and I hope that you choose the right place for you. Even if it takes a couple times to figure out what place is truly right for you, you're not alone. Like it took me some time to figure it out. So, but you will feel settled when you find your place. So, those are my hot tips.